Welcome back to another video. You already know what it is. We doing a recap of season 2, episode 2 of P Valley. Last night episode was okay. It was more about Uncle Clifford. But before we get into the recap, let's play a game. Who killed Montavious? Was it Diamond, Autumn, Mercedes, or Uncle Clifford? I know the answer. I'm hoping you guys know the answer. But let's get right into the description. So the description states, while the Pank staff prepares for their biggest night yet, Uncle Clifford reaches a personal milestone, which we already know what that was. He turned 40. So instead of going scene for scene, I'm just going to talk about the 4 main key points that I realized in this episode. The first thing I want to discuss is Keyshawn, Miss Mississippi, how she had the meeting with Sheriff Bailey. Actually, her crazy baby daddy was trying to press charges, but no one wanted to press charges against Diamond. But we already know she's not going to do that. But what stuck out to me and what captivated me was how Sheriff Bailey was asking about Autumn. So eventually he's going to put 2 and 2 together, and he's going to investigate that situation and wonder what happened to Montavious and what happened to the girl that he was looking for. So it's some trouble to come in the later episodes, guys. Let's get ready for that. And also another thing, Miss Mississippi and Lil Murder, she is trying her best. Keyshawn is trying her best to go on that tour. She had to get that nigga some nookie, and he eventually agreed. Her baby daddy eventually agreed to let her go on the tour, which amazed me. But, you know, you can't hold a boss bitch down too long. You know, she gonna eventually shoot that nigga, kill that nigga, or something if he wouldn't let her go. But I bet she hopped inside that hearse and was ready to go on tour. And isn't it funny how they was in a hearse, whatever they call it? Isn't that weird? Oh, that was so creepy to me. It was so cringy to me the entire show. I hated that part. But they had to do what they gotta do. They gotta do what they gotta do to go on tour. That's how it is, the first tour. You know, you ain't got no money like that, so you gotta improvise. So they did what they had to do. Now let's talk about the big fall with Mercedes. Now she knew darn well not to get up there with a fucked up shoulder. But you know what? What's crazy is how she went and got healed by Diamond. Isn't that crazy how he just did that ritual and lifted that 7 pounds up off her? You know what I'm saying? And let's go back to the question at hand. Who do you think killed Montavious, guys? Now let's talk about Uncle Clifford and his birthday party. I love how they incorporated the where the money reside guy. I love how they incorporated that. I thought that was so cute. I love my queens. I am a LGBTQ plus lover. I love all of them, and I just want to be down with the LGBTQ. Yes, bitches. But the way they got him to the party was crazy. I really thought that Uncle Clifford was getting kidnapped due to the club situation. But you know how they try to play us in the trailer. Next time I watch a trailer, I would not think the obvious. I would think the not obvious. You know what I'm saying? I would think outside the box next time. But the way they got him to that party was cool. I like how Ernestine was involved in it, and she had something to do with it. I love that part. Now let's talk a little bit more about the club situation, the meetup with Corbin, Autumn, Andre, and Uncle Clifford. Now, I don't know if you guys remember or did you watch the first episode recap that I did a week ago? I felt that they should have offered them at least $3 million for the Pank, but they're offering $500,000. But like Autumn said, the club is worth $10 million at least, you know, so we don't know what's going to happen with that. Everyone is at odd ends when it comes down to selling their place, this casino that's coming to town, and it's just this whole thing about who's going to stay, who's going to go, who's going to get what, who's not going to get what. And I don't like the fact that Uncle Clifford and Autumn are beefing. It seems like they're like on the verge of just like not liking each other no more. And I don't like that but at the end of the day, she did save the club, so they have to pay respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so those are the 4 perceptions that I have, that I figured that was needed to be talked about in this video. But yeah, comment below and let me know what you guys think about the episode 2 and how it could have went differently and what you think should have happened or what you think shouldn't have happened. But as always, comment below and let me know what you think.